Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to say call hello, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. And double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Much peace, love, and salutations to Yakim out there pushing the word of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and sincerity and truth. This is Brother Ariella. And this is another review of the 12 tribes. Today we're going to talk about the tribe of Asher. The tribe of Asher, okay? Now, when you look at word Asher up, Ashar, it means happy, okay? And these are the people from Colombia to Uruguay. All right, so when you're looking at this South American map here, the people of basically the ancient Incan people, and then you have a mix of other native tribes mixed all in here. But basically, the Incans that dwell from Colombia to Uruguay represent the tribe of Asher. Now, when we go into the scripture concerning the prophecy towards this tribe, it says in Genesis 49 and 20, out of Asher his bread shall be fat, and he shall yield royal dainties. When you look into these lands, it's lush, it's filled with natural resources. You have the Amazonian forests. The place is filled with lots of wheat, corn, and other than natural resources, it's also filled with minerals, as far as copper, gold is all in these lands, all right, and also petroleum and oil. So it's very, very rich lands. Now it says here in Genesis 49 and 20, out of Asher his bread shall be fat, and he shall yield royal dainties. And that goes into the natural resources and the abilities to make bread from the wheat and energy from corn and petroleum, and just how the people are. You know, when you consider this right now, you have a thing where you have a lot of Judites flying from the states, and where do they go travel, man? They go to Colombia, they go to Brazil, because the people are nice. You can eat good and live good for cheap. Okay, the women are gorgeous and beautiful. All right, and you got beaches all across these lands, man. So it's a very celebratory place, and it's known for what carnival. You know, people when they look at Colombia, when they look at Venezuelans and Brazilians and stuff like that, people think about the fun that they have when they go and visit these people, man. You know, this festival of Carnival is a very, very popular festival. I'll let you listen to it in this normal speed. You know, so they do this every year during the time of Mardi Gras. It's like the closing session of Mardi Gras. All right, and let's look at this word. Let's go into Carnival. Carnival, or it says, or Shrovetide, is a festival season that occurs at the close of the Christian pre-Lenten period. Right, so you have Lent that the Catholics have. It says consisting of, I can never say this word, Quinquagesima or Shrove Sunday, Shrove Monday, and Shrove Tuesday, or Mardi Gras. All right, which means Fat Tuesday. When you look up Mardi Gras, it means Fat Tuesday. You can see that here. All right. It says Carnival typically involves public celebrations, including events such as parades, public street parties, and other entertainments, combining some elements of a circus. Elaborate costumes and masks allow people to set aside their everyday individuality and experience a heightened sense of local unity, social unity. Participants often indulge in excessive consumption of alcohol, meat, and other foods uh, that will be foregone during upcoming Lent. Traditionally, butter, milk, and other animal products were not consumed excessively, right? So royal dainties, because this is something that we're going to eat like kings today, and that's what they celebrate. That's what they do in Carnival, and they do it the biggest in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, right? The tribe of Asher, right? Happy. It says rather their stock was fully consumed during Shrovetide as to reduce waste. This festival is known for being a time of great indulgence before Lent, all right, which is a time stressing the opposite, with drinking, overeating, and various other activities of indulgence being performed. For example, pancakes, donuts, and other desserts are prepared and eaten for a final time. That's that, talking about that bread, all right? Talking about that bread. It shall be fat, all right? Pancakes, all this type of stuff, all right? Let's see if there's any more. Let's get that word carnival because it talks about eating the king's meat, right? So the word carnival, it says time of merrymaking before Lent, from the French carnaval, from Italian carnevale, Shrove Tuesday. Let's see. It says to remove meat, literally raising flesh or meat from the Latin caro, flesh, originally a piece of flesh, right? To cut, lavare, lighten, raise, remove. All right. It says a folk etymology has it from medieval Latin carnevale, flesh farewell. All right. So people would come, revelry, feasting, eating the royal dainties. All right. During this time of carnival. All right. So these are all things highlighting spiritually, identifying Asher. All right. I'm gonna pull this too. I want to go to Deuteronomy chapter 33 and verse 24. It says, "And of Asher he said, let Asher be blessed with children, let him be acceptable to his brethren, and let him dip his foot in oil." Okay, thy shoe shall be iron and brass, and as thy days, so shall thy strength be. Now, this is saying a few things, man. That his foot be dipped in oil, just like we said, the natural resources of this area, of this whole region, is filled with oil. Venezuela is one of the top oil producing nations in the world, and you also have tons of oil in Brazil, okay, and I want to say Bolivia as well, okay. So you have all these type of things that's going on, all right, in those lands. Matter of fact, let me play this right here.
Not be overstated. The country is rich in commodities like iron ore, gold. A portion of the population is of working age, creating a favorable environment for economic growth and development. This, in stark contrast to aging populations in other major economies, provides Brazil with a unique advantage. Moreover, Brazil's abundance of natural resources cannot be overstated. The country is rich in commodities like iron ore, gold, oil, and coffee, to name a few. These natural resources, if harnessed correctly, can propel Brazil to the forefront of the global
iron ore, oil, and coffee
economic stage. However, it's not just about having the resources, it's about using them wisely. Brazil's challenge lies in creating sustainable and inclusive growth models that can leverage these assets for the benefit of all its citizens. Indeed, Brazil's unique attributes position it as a potential powerhouse in the global arena. With its geographical advantages, a vast and diverse labor force, and an abundance of natural resources, Brazil stands at the cusp of an economic revolution.
So yeah, you see, you just highlighting the riches of those lands and everything like that. Now, when you go back to Deuteronomy 33, and it says, thy shoe shall be iron and brass, talking about those resources, and as thy day, so thy strength be. What's also Asher known for? All right, mixed martial arts. All right, one of the most famous, my favorite fighter of all time, Anderson Silva. He's from Brazil, and he has that demeanor. It's funny when you listen to Anderson Silva.
We're backstage in Brooklyn.
When you listen to Anderson Silva, man, he always uses that word happy all the time.
Decided to just sit on this chair so we could be the same size today. You got your win in Brooklyn. How did it feel to be victorious in New York City?
So I'm so happy. I'm so happy because
in all his interviews, he always says, I'm very, very happy. I'm very happy. All right, but the Brazilians are known for what? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, martial arts, being the top around the world in strength. And also, they also known with the world sport. What's the world sport? The world sport is soccer. Who's known as being a powerhouse in soccer? The tribe of Asher. When you look at the Brazilians, they are heralded for their ability in soccer, but also you have the Colombians, and also you have Uruguay. Okay, now you got Messi that's in Argentina. He's that's Naftali, but mainly Brazil is known for their soccer players, man. Ronaldinho, and right now you got Vini Jr. Okay, and all types of Brazilian players that play across the world. You know. But yeah, they're known for their strength athletically. They're known for their strength, with fighting and martial arts, soccer, and everything like that. So that's another indicator showing you the connection between Asher, all right, and in the South American tier. Okay, so just 1 second. Yeah, so I'm gonna play a couple of clips from the apostles and the bishops, taking excerpts from books that they were reading, showing you how people of North Central and South America had Hebrew or Israelite connections, showing you that they, whenever Columbus and everybody was coming over here, they knew, man. All right, so I'm gonna play this.
Now, this is from a book called The Medieval Empire of the Israelites, right? Now, it says this here. Now, this is an example of what Elder Aram Labin Menatazak was talking about. Page 28. It says Ecuador. As regards the South American Indians and their possible relationship.
And there wasn't charcoal black. Okay, just I had to throw that out there because you got to make that point.
Well, this is what they look like right there.
Here we go. Hold on. Let me see. Okay.
That's what some of them Indians look like.
All right. Okay. Got that?
Black.
Let me get it right. There you go. There you go, brother.
Right. Wearing charcoal black.
That's right. I got that. Let me get that. I'll just okay. All
right. And it says here, as regards the South American Indians and their possible relationship to the lost tribes of Israel, an article was published in the Israeli newspaper Ma'ariv, December 1974, with the following content. In 1587, the Jesuit Nicholas Deltza was sent to South America by the King of Spain for missionary purposes to convert the Indians to Christianity in Argentina. Nicholas discovered a people who bore Jewish names, namely Abraham, David, Moses, and so forth.
Wow.
To the question about whether they were circumcised, these people answered thus: yes, just like our ancestors.
Oh, what ancestors? Come on, man.
Abraham, David, and Moses.
Come on, man. Is there more?
It says, yes, just like our ancestors. In this same region were found stone knives used for circumcision. Sharpened stone knives are mentioned also in the Bible as special instruments for completion of the rite of circumcision. An Argentine tribe.
That's Argentina for you assholes out there.
Yeah.
Argentina, which it was called Argentina because it comes from word silver, because they found a lot of silver down there. That's why they called it Argentina.
Right.
Who's down there? Israelites, so-called Indians. Go ahead, bro.
It says
tribe of Naphtali. That's right.
All right, and I'm gonna take this clip and play this clip too, cause good information here, man. And you bros, like when they pull out these books, you can go get these books. A lot of brothers have these books. Some of them now are much more expensive, but it's got all the details.
And Malvenda says that the natives of St. Michael had tombstones which the Spaniards digged up with several ancient Hebrew characters upon them as "Why is God gone away? And he is dead, God knows." Volume 8, page 373 supplement.
Now these volumes and pages are all the volumes of Kingsborough's books and the page that this particular quote is found in. So if you are lucky enough to get those volumes or be able to go to a certain library that has them, you can go into these different volumes and read that particular chapter or page, and you will see the same exact thing that we're reading to you. Okay?
It says, Chronicle of the Order of St. Augustine in Peru.
Okay?
Two other stones containing inscriptions in Hebrew and Greek letters.
Hebrew and Greek letters. Okay?
Are stated by Colancha on the authority of Brother Raymond Hurtado to have existed in the neighborhood of Volume 8, page 25. The strongest argument, however, is the confession of Montezuma and his nobles, one and all to Cortez, that their ancestors had come from the same part of the globe as the Spaniards, situated towards the rising of the sun. Volume 6, page 53.
How did they come over here? There's a scripture on that, right?
It says 2nd Ezra 13 and 45.
Read that. Just read 2nd Ezra. Just read that one.
Boom. You know, we've gone over that 2nd Ezra in the beginning of this series. But yeah, just more information showing you that the people that came over to North, Central, and South America, these are Israelites, man. And I'll keep finding more and more of these clips as I continue to go over all these old videos. Like I told you, it's vast. As we go through these tribes, I'll add more clips. But with that, man, I think that's good enough for Asher. Lord willing, if any brothers have more information, please post it in the comment section. But with that, I want to say, Kahala Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Much love, peace, and salutations to Yahweh. I'm out there pushing the word of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, sincerity and truth. Shalom.